Hello, Mystical Stars. We have for our first card, number 42, Chop Wood. And that is when the universe says, okay, I've got the right path for you, but it's going to take a little effort. So go ahead and get started. It's a very optimistic card where you have empowered action that you can take. And then we have Temperance over here. And then we have the Five of Wands over here. So what this is showing is the work that you're doing is you're balancing out the need for collaboration and cooperation in the midst of chaos with a need for dreamy, expansive solutions. So you've got kind of practical needs on one end and a desire for a more poetic, expansive solution on the other. And in the middle, you're kind of being asked to focus on the practical. So what does Spirit want you to learn from this? Like, what is the end goal, Spirit, of this lesson here? We have justice, so we have balance of forces. And then we have the Six of Cups here, which is about, nostalgia, childhood, innocence, generosity. This is also about not neglecting yourself. So, because the Six of Cups is about innocence, it's about children who are vulnerable and need to be taken care of, right? And so your practical work involves some actual labor. That's the Five of Wands, is having to go through the effort of working with forces that are kind of opposing each other, but managing to create some order out of it. And so this is about not neglecting your inner child on one end. And on the other end, when you tend to the basics, is what it's showing. When you tend to your foundation and creating stability so that your inner children can thrive in your life, then on the other hand, you will have the stability represented by the Justice card and the right, energetically, practically, and karmically, to expand. This is a card of being able to kind of get above the dualities of life and the difficulties of life into an abundant state of flow, okay? And so basically it's saying we got to go backwards a little bit before we can go forwards. We got to straighten things out at the basis before we can expand from there. And so from a karmic standpoint, that's what's being asked of you. And it really reminds me of the Eastern paths of Hinduism and Buddhism, where there's this kind of baseline rule that you still have, even if you're seeking enlightenment and liberation from karma, you still have to go chop wood. You still have to go do the chores. You still have to tend to the laundry. You have to tend to life still. And it feels like this lesson for you is along those lines. I believe, was it Pema Chodron? Said she wrote a book that went something along the lines of first ecstasy, then the laundry. You can meditate and realize the great unity of the universe, and then you still have to get up and fold your clothes. Like we still have these basics we have to do, and sometimes Spirit kind of runs us and says, okay, take care of all these things, and then once you show me that you're solid, then we justify taking you forward. Almost like passing a test first. And sometimes with things like this, it really does point to life being like a video game. We have to level up before we can defeat the next boss and move to the next level. For some of you, that analogy might resonate. We got the King or Elder of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Oh, and then we have the Champion or Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Champion or Knight of Swords. So we've got a lot of fast-moving energy here, and the Eight of Pentacles, and that's about work. So this is showing that you're entering a period of time in your life where you're going to be moving a lot, or at least you feel like you need to move fast in order to get the material abundance that you're looking for through your work. But there's this feeling of too much racing, too much effort here. And I have a feeling that this is not necessarily your end goal here, just to just be working and working and busy all the time. And so it looks like Spirit has been just explaining, hey, there's a reason why you've been in that state. I'm going to pull from these oracles here. There's a reason why you've been in that state. So the question is, okay, what are our stepping stones out of that state of being too busy? Bats is about listening to your intuition, and Snow is about starting over without referencing the ugly side of things, right? So it's like, listen to what your intuition is telling you. That can make things easier. Things can get easier, and you can be freed from this cage of feeling like you're overworked constantly. So you're going to be using your intuition, clairvoyance. So it's time now to start climbing the stairs, so to speak, using your intuition, and God will take your hand and take you out of this overly effortful period into one that is more. It's not that it cancels out the effort or the effort wasn't necessary. It's more that Spirit has been proving that you're capable, and now you can start moving toward a little bit more ease, shall we say. Let's get some validation on that. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Nine of Wands. See, that's the Page is relatively, a lower energy. It's not as much is returning to the Page, because it's just the Page with the Apprentice. So it's like, okay, you've been working and working and working, and your Nine of Wands is about being kind of worn out. You see the porcupine is just collapsed against the tree and kind of worn out. And then the Seven of Wands, again, about effort. So it's just giving us the same message again here. But then it's telling us that conserving, this has taught you to kind of conserve your energy and to pull in. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. And this points again to that freedom of being able to escape grind. And the Three of Cups is about celebration. Look at all the fruit. Celebration and abundance. So you need basically it's saying you're going to take a break. You're going to cut through all that noise with your discernment here, and you're going to take a break and break up the monotony of everything you've been doing and connect with others with the Two of Cups here. So this is how you're going to start creating that shift here, is you need to stop and enjoy the fruits of your labors and connect with other people. What else do you want to share with us about this situation? We have the Page of Pentacles. Like we got the Knight of Swords. It's kind of, we're getting a lot of pages and a lot of knights and a lot of confusion here. So it's really repeating the same things. And we have Snake shedding old skin, the Alchemist for creating a new reality. So like all this effort is going to fuel your alchemy. The Curio Cabinet is about having something precious and hidden that hasn't come to light yet. So, you do have a lot to offer that does not require all this effort that you've been doing. You have a lot to offer. So the question is, at what point do you get to shed your skin and apply it? So Spirit keeps presenting this contrast between effort and getting free from it, while also emphasizing that the effort isn't wasted. It's actually meaning something for you. So we've got the Devil card here. And so that's came as we looked at your breaking free. So either something's blocking you, or maybe you've been impatient about wanting to break free a little sooner than what you need to be. So we have divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune. So that shows that this is a matter of needing to be patient. So this leads me to ask, okay, Spirit, how much longer do these people need to go through this, this initiation period? These cards are very good for timing. Most of them have a timing element on them. Some don't, but most do. So let's ask Spirit, okay, how much longer do we need to be in this phase? Two of Cups. So there's no timing on this one. It was just a yes card. Love is not only something you feel, it's something you do. Okay. Can you help us more than that, Spirit? What other timing might we have? We have January 21st to the 20th of February. The Star. The Star is what you're hoping for. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in the middle. Okay, Spirit, please clarify. Six of Pentacles and the Hermit. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So what this is saying is that for some of you out there, you're going to lose a job. You're going to lose a job. Six of Pentacles is about, the give and take of money often, and the Hermit being alone. We got work, employment, and ending. And then we have exchange of money and being alone. So that's saying the job is going to end. You have a job that's going to end. But then the Knight of Pentacles is about passion. So this is more about independent passion. And so you're going to be heading after you lose your job, or maybe even before that, you're racing toward your inspirations, your hopes, your dreams, and around aligned relationship over here. So give us more information about the job that the people are going to lose. We got the Chariot. Maybe you're doing Uber or deliveries. We have the Page of Wands. So you have some independence here, but we're graduating from the Page to the Knight over here. Then we got the Knight of Swords. So that's why we have so many Pages and Knights in this spread, is because you're going to be starting something new and moving quickly toward it. And you can't necessarily see what it is yet. The 10 is standing out for me, so it could be sometime between the 10th month of November through January, February. The change will happen. You might want to anticipate a change toward winter time. And so Spirit is letting you know this so that you're mentally prepared for it. Okay? So I want to do just one final spread for you guys. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, or the Nine of Cups. So that's kind of just validating to you that you're going to be resourceful. You're going to come up with a plan that's going to be bringing you long-term success. So things are going to align. If you're feeling a little wobbly in life right now, like you're not sure how things are going to align, this is just your confirmation that things are going to align for you. You got the honeybee for industry. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to keep busy. And things are really going to shift in a positive way for you guys, okay? So I hope you really enjoyed this reading, guys. And if you want to leave me a comment and let me know how this reading landed with you, let me know in the comments. You can find all the cards I used in the description and a booking link. And feel free to check out my other videos as well, and I will see you in the next one. All right? Bye-bye.